Hey friends, my name is Bilal Khan and today I am going to add the refresh token functionality for the member in the workspace files. So in the previous video I have shown you that this is the member login token that I have added in my previous video. So I will update it in the delete space, new space and in the rename space.go file. So in the previous video I have just updated into the browse space.go file. As you can see here that it is only written for the browse space, and here you can see that this is the refresh token for the user and this is the refresh token for the member also. Alright, so it will work for the user and for the member when you will browse the workspace. But here if I show you the delete space, as you can see that it is only refreshing the token for the user, not for the member. So I'm going to update this by using this refresh token functionality. So let's first of all use it. The first thing that I'm going to do is to copy this if statement, and after copying it I will paste it here, and after that let's close this bracket and let's write else, and again if statement, let's write else again. Alright, and this will be the end message, that if both of them are not executed, then in that case it will give me this message that hey, you first need to log in order to delete the workspace, like this. Alright, so now as you can see that this is the login token, this is the user, and this is the same login token and the user. So I need to change this in order to write it like member login token. So now this will work for the member and this will work for the admin user. So let's write member instead of writing user. After that, as you can see that the member login token is not called. So what I will do, I will simply copy this login token, and once it is copied I will paste it down here like this. Alright, and I will rename it like to member login token. After that, here is one variable also that I also need to write like member email, and because here you can see that only the account email is written and that is only relevant for the user, but I'm also going to add another variable by the name of member email address that will be specific for the member email addresses. Alright, so let's write member email, because this email address is also already set in the Redis database. So what I will do, I will just get it from the Redis, and after that I will use it. Alright, so now the next thing that I'm going to do is, as you can see here, that this is the value and it's the old workspace name. So inside this value, this is the account email that is only used for the admin account or the account email address. So what I will do, I will change it to account email, and I will also use it for the member email. So how can I do this? So in order to use it, I will just specify a common variable. So I will not be using this values two times. I will not be using this value variable two times. Instead, what I will do, I will declare a common variable and I will use that common variable inside it, and after that I will be using it. Alright, so let's copy this. And how this process will work I will show you, but let's first of all paste it down here. And now you can see that this is the values and the old workspace name, and inside this is the account name, this is the this is the account email, and this is the account email that is only working for the admin account. So what I will do, I will use it for the member also. So how can I do this? Let's write like email. So first of all let's declare this common variable like variable email. This is a common variable that will be used for the account email and for the member email also. So let's write when the user will sign in, when the user will log in, this email will be equal to the account email. And if this user is not logged in, instead the member user is logged in, then in that case the email will be equal to the member email. Alright, so now if the user is logged in, then in that case the account email will be working here, and after that if the member is logged in, then this email will be working as the member email. Alright, for the user this email will be working as an account email, for the member this email will be working as the member email. Alright, so this is how it will work. So I have declared the common variable, and after that once it is done, what I will do, I will just write the common variable email here instead of writing the values variable multiple times. Alright, so let's write email here. So now it will work fine, so I don't need to declare it two times. After that let's let's remove this if statement, and let's remove this if statement also from here. And now you can see that this will be using this will use the values instead of multiple time using delete workspace. I have just used it once because there is only one values variable, and I have used the common email variable here. Alright, so now this is how the whole process is working. So let's save this and go to the new space.go file, and the same functionality will be applied there. So let's copy this and I will use it here also. All right. So let's paste it here. Now you can see that this is the member login token and the member email address is not used. So what I will do, I will copy this account email and let's rename this to from account email to member email like this. And after that, let's copy this login token and I will write the member login token like this. All right. So now this will work fine, and as you can see here that this is the same values variable that I declared here also, and it is only using the account email. So what I will do, I will first of all copy this from here and I will paste it down here. And now what I will do, I will just enter the common email or the common variable that I have declared here. All right. So instead of writing account email and the member email, I will put the common string variable that will be equal to the user or the member. So if the user is logged in, then in that case this email will be equal to the account email, but if the member is logged in, then in that case this email will be equal to the member email address. All right. So let's change the, what you can say, this else statement, because it is required here to be changed. It is for deletion, but now I will add it for adding a new workspace. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is to just delete this if statement, delete it from here also. And now you can see that this is account email also that I need to update. So I will write what you can say, email only, because this is a common variable. All right. Now it will work fine. All right. So let's copy this again, paste it above like this. Once it is done, the same process will be repeated. I will just copy these two variables and paste it down here. Instead of writing account, I will write member. So instead of writing login token, I will write a member login token like this. And similar process will be repeated here, like member email and member login token like this. And now you can see that this is the found workspace name and this is the values. So inside it, this is the account email, this is the account email, so I need to update it. But first of all, let me just cut it from here and paste it down here like this. And now let's change the account email to only email, because this is a common variable. So email, and I will also remove it from here, email. So now this common email will be equal to the either the account email or either the member email address. So let's write the else statement properly. All right. So let's remove this previous one, and now the updated one is here. So let's remove this if statement because it is not required. Now you can see that this will work for the found workspace name also, because the common email address are given here, is given here. So yeah, so I hope it will work. Let me just run it and to see whether it is working fine or not. Go install. All right. So once it is done, what I will do, I will show you the MySQL database. Select from workspaces. You can see that this is the Vainstreet account, and inside this Vainstreet account there is only one workspace by the name of Hello World. Alright, so now if I show you the status of the proctl, you can see that the Vains is logged in. So now what I will do, I will first of all rename the Hello World workspace name. Alright, so let's write proctl rename space, and what is the flag of this? So the flag of this old name and the new name. So the old name is O, that is Hello World. Alright, and the new name is, let's say, Vains, what you can say, Vainspace. Alright, from the Hello World I'm going to change it to Vainspace. So let's press enter on this. Our workspace is not present by this name. Alright, so Hello World, oh sorry, Hell World, sorry, I have misspelled it. I need to change it like Hello World. Now it will work. Your workspace is successfully renamed. So let's clear this, go to the MySQL database, run the same command. Now you can see that this is the Vainspace. Alright, so this is how it is working fine. And now let me just go to the another account like proctl. First of all, log out. Once I'm logged out, I will go to the what you can say another account like Kaifa proctl login, email address Kaifa habibi @gmail.com 1122 like this. As you can see that I'm successfully logged in. If I show you the status of it, you can see that the Kaifa is logged in. So let's clear this. After that, as you can see that no workspace is present by the name of Kaifa. Alright, that is belonging to this Kaifa email address. So I will create a new email address that will be by using this functionality, as you can see, for the member. So let's write a new space like this, and then space name would be any space like Kaifa space. Kaifa space. Now you can see first login to add a new workspace. Alright, so basically your new workspace is successfully added. Maybe it. Alright, so as you can see here that this is the error that I found. So basically this should be the login token, and this should be the member login token instead of the login token. So I need to update it like this, and now it will work fine. Let me just check in other credentials also. As you can see that this is also written here, so I need to update it here also. So this is a typo mistake that I did, so sorry about that. Let's save this and let's go up here also. So it is working fine. Alright, so after that let's write proctl what you can say, first of all go install, because I need to install it like this. After that let's write let's log out. Once I log out, let's write like this. After that let's put the credentials. First of all login Kaifa habibi, and this you are logged in. After that let's write the status. You can see that I'm logged in, and once it is logged in, what I will do, I will write a new space n, and this is the Kaifa space. Alright, so let's refresh this. You can see that new workspace is successfully added. So if I show you, as you can see that this Kaifa space should be belonging to the Kaifa email address, but it is belonging to the Vanes tree address. So then let me just check the problem. What is the problem here that it is giving me? So for the member login token, it should be the member. Alright, so as you can see here that it is giving me the member. Alright, so I need to write the member. So this is a common mistake that I did, so sorry about that. Let me just check in other files also. So it is working fine here, it is fine here, but the problem is from this side. Alright, so here is the problem. So I need to update, delete this, like delete from workspace where, workspaces where id is equal to 8. Now let me just write delete this, and after that let's write proctl what you can say, rename space again, or what you can say, first of all let's write go install. Let's write now successfully edit the workspace. So let's write. Now you can see that the Kaifa space is now belonging to this Kaifa email address. Alright, so it is working fine. So the problem was here, as you can see that this is the member email address. So from here this caused the problem. So after that, let's say if I want to delete the workspace, but before that let me just rename the workspace also. So let's write proctl rename space for this, rename space, and this will be the old name. The old name is Kaifa space, and the new name is going to be like new space, or what you can say, modified space like this. Rename space, there is the problem here in this. As you can see, the rename space I didn't write it properly, so I need to write like E here also. So now your workspace is successfully renamed. So if I clear this and show you, you can see that this is the modified space that is now modified. After that, let's say if I want to delete the workspace name, then how can I do this? Well, I will write delete and delete space, and now let's write the N for the, what you can say, for that is a flag. So I will write modified space like this. Your workspace is successfully deleted. All right, so this is how it will work. So now what I will do, this is working fine, so there is nothing to be left writing here. So I will write the git add, and let's write git add, git commit m, and now let's write modification in the member, in the refresh token, modification in the workspace files for adding the members. And git push origin master. Alright, so let's wait for it. So let's go there, Google Chrome. If I refresh this, you can see 63 commits before, and now it is 64. Modification in the workspaces file for adding the members. Alright, so it is working fine. So I hope you understood and liked this video. So if you liked it, then make sure to subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions, then ask those questions in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer all of them. So till then, goodbye.